When was the first time a video game made you truly impressed and in loved? Maybe it was the first time you played 王者荣耀, or maybe it was PUBG. But for me, it was the first time I saw the world of Genshin Impact. Hello, this is Mike John from 10A. Today I'm going to introduce a video game called Genshin Impact and analyze the reasons behind its popularity. Without further ado, let's begin our journey. Genshin's universe was based on abundance of details, and many are referred to our real life. The fantasy world can be divided into 7 fractions. Each corresponds to a specific element. This includes earth, wind, fire, wood, ice, grass, and electro. Each of these elements were ruled by different gods from different regions related to that element. We as a player are looking for our missing sister, which is basically the storyline of this game and how the plot continues. Along our journey, we will encounter many characters and venture with them. As players enter the game, the first thing they will realize is how massive and stunning this world actually is. The map is about 3 km squares in real life, and the studio is still constantly updating new regions into the map, so it's growing bigger and bigger. We can explore however we want in the game, such as collecting foods, defeat monsters, or just wandering around. The first region we're going to explore is the Anemo region, which corresponds to wind. As we go deeper into the region, a grand city will appear, which is a city of freedom called Mondstadt. Obviously, the building style of this city is inspired by European structures such as the city moat, windmill, and grand cathedral. As players follow the trade route of Mondstadt and enter through a structure called Stone Gate, from here the scenery gradually shifts and the architecture slowly reveals a new region, Liyue. It is a region based on the cultural background of China and resides a very lively commercial harbor. As you can see, the style of Liyue is very Chinese. We can easily tell them from people's clothing, decoration, and building style. Mihayo really brings the design of Liyue to a perfection level to reflect the beauty of China. Inazuma is the third region players are going to encounter in the game. The nation was heavily inspired by Japanese culture, which made it the only archipelago region in the game, with sakura trees all around. The name Inazuma came from a Japanese word called Inudasuma, which means lightning in Japanese. That might be the reason why Inazuma is a region of electro. Okay, now let's move on to my favorite part, which is character design. Well, I believe character design is the bread and butter of Genshin Impact. Every Genshin Impact player have their own wife or wives, which are their favorite characters. Every character contains unique features and personalities. Take Venti as an example. He, not she, was the first ever character released in this game, also known as the God of Wind, since he's a god of Mondstadt, which was a region of European culture as I mentioned earlier. That explains why he dressed up like this. Back to 17th and 18th century in Europe, stonking was actually designed for men to wear. Also, character's personality and ability is relatively related to the element they belong to. Fire characters are generally pretty spicy and energetic, while water and ice characters are typically gentle and soft. Earth characters are most reliant, and wind characters are swift. With that, what also made Genshin characters extremely popular is obviously their beauty. Just watch. You're telling me this isn't attractive? Isn't adorable? Mihail absolutely nailed the character design as he used 7 elements to make a single, cohesive Genshin world. Other factors that somehow contributed to Genshin's popularity are the launching time of the game as well as its novelty. Genshin was first published in 2020. As we know, it was a time period where COVID-19 first happened, where people were all staying in their house. Everyone were eager to explore the world, however, they cannot do it in real life. And then, Genshin was released with a strong publicity, so a lot of people began to play as soon as it was being released. Apart from that, the gaming style was unprecedented. An open world game with anime characters is something that's novel to the public. Overall, Genshin Impact is a fantastic game that proved the ability of the Chinese gaming industry. I believe Genshin Impact has already opened a new era for Chinese video game as a whole. That's it for my presentation. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.